Would you think that women in general still prefer protectors and providers over the man who chooses not to protect and to provide, if they could choose?
I think women still do want protectors and providers, but I feel that as women age, they deny that truth because they don't want to look like failures. They don't want to seem like they failed to their friends, their families, their colleagues, and society as a whole. So they say, oh no, I chose my career. I chose to be this.
But did you also know that they could view them as a failure, as based on the choice that they made? Behind their backs, they say, oh yeah, we're proud of her. She's a go-getter. She has her own place. And she says, yeah, she's got her own place. And she's, oh, because she could never get a man.
Yeah.
That's why. Because there are some people that view your value in life and your status based on the partner you have. And not having that partner, no matter what it is you have, they know the only thing that's loving you is a cat. And the only thing that's loving you is a dog.
Yeah.
Because you don't really qualify to be loved by another human, no matter how much you say you don't need that man.
Yeah. It's sad because you have women who, you know, they were told that they can have it all, and they learned that they really couldn't, because by going for their career they were sacrificing socially and personally, and going for that career, a lot of times it puts women in an energy that is not relatable when it comes to trying to find a partner. And it's so frustrating because I don't think these women intended for that to be the consequence. They really thought, oh, I can do this and then I'll cut away and I'll find the man of my dreams and we'll have 2.5 children and I can then go back to work when I feel like it. And that's not how it played out for them. And as they got older, they aged out of having children, and then they blame men. And that's not fair either.
Why do you think they blame men?
It's easier than blaming themselves.
But are men at fault for anything? Or are they exempt?
I would say that, and you and I have talked about this before, where like I'm the common denominator. So all I can do for the most part is, you know, quote unquote, blame myself, even though there are so many mitigating factors that blend into how I got where I'm at. And so I really don't know if it's not anyone's source of fault. There's a lot of fault to be spread around. But, you know, I see why men currently are opting out of dating. I see why.
Why are they opting out of dating?
Because they don't see women who respect them or respect their time or even want to be women.
Is it possible they could be opting out of dating because there's nobody to date?
Yeah, no, that's a great way to put it.